This year, everything changed. We moved into an RV full-time, traveled around the country making fishing videos. I felt like a real-life Pokemon trainer, exploring new regions, catching new species, and I honestly cannot believe how fast it flew by. Happy New Year, y'all. We did some pretty freaking cool things on these adventures. A lot of water was explored, a lot of different kinds of fish were caught, a lot of videos were uploaded, and you might not have seen everything. So today, we're in the car. This isn't even my car. We're gonna be looking back together, and we're gonna be ranking my top catches of this year, and also just looking back, enjoying some good old memories. And this will be cool because I'll get to like talk to y'all and kind of explain what was going on behind the scenes and stuff. This is gonna be a cool video to start off the new year and just get us excited about what is to come this year. And we're just gonna vibe out. So yeah, boom. Okay, with the edit though, some slow-mo action. So this first video, let me just tell you, man, this is from Washington. I met up with the guys from Addicted Fishing. Super freaking cool guys, man. This was really my first time over on the West Coast. I'm just a kid from Delaware. We did some other kind of fishing, which I think we'll show you guys later. That was also in my top catches, but I told them I really wanted to catch a sturgeon. I didn't care about size. I just like, if you've ever seen a sturgeon, it's one of the coolest fish ever.
What you want to do is you want to kind of like, you'll see him start to bite, tap, 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 pull, pull. Not like this little like hook set. It's like,
you guys slam it.
Right there. Right.
We were waiting for a while, but they were determined, man, to get me on one of these fish.
There, right here. Set it.
And
You
boom.
got it. Oh my God, you got it. Real. That's a good thing. Real tight. Real tight. Coming at us. Coming at us.
To keep the pressure. Yeah. This thing fought.
He's gonna jump.
So
Watch,
freaking hard. Wait, hold on.
Get ready. There he is. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Once that freaking happened, dude, my like soul left my body. I have never seen a fish do that. That thing was freaking insane, man. That is what I knew.
Oh my God.
It was a big freaking fish.
Dude, it's ripping.
And it was so cool having these guys with me, man. They were all cheering me on.
We're going to be on this fish for a while.
We were on this fish for a while. I don't know how long the actual fight was, but every time I would get that thing, like I didn't even show it in the video really. Every time I get it like almost to the boat, it just freaking take off, man. And at one point too, I don't even think it was in the video, but it wrapped around. We had this like anchor thing down and it wrapped around it. I thought I lost it. 23.
Yeah, just so right now you're just stalemating. He's just pushing down. He's kind of swimming with the boat.
Yeah.
But if you feel that head just give up, then you just kind of get on him a little bit. Couple more. Oh, I see him.
By the way, too, this is like a quick cut up of like the actual video. If you guys want to see any of these actual full videos, they'll all be down in the description below. But yeah, this isn't, you know, I just quickly cut it up just so we can look at it and relive the memories together. That's a big freaking fish, dude.
You got him, dude.
Yeah, I was just standing there for a little while.
That's a 200-pound fish. Easily. Oh my God. That's 7 foot.
Look at that thing in its mouth.
Look at that tail.
That is stupid. You know when you could literally stick your arm in.
Look at that fish.
You could swallow your elbow.
You got it? I got some good ones, yeah. Take the head. I'll take the head. Point. Give me the head.
Oh my gosh. It was just chaos too.
Oh, he's going. Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
that is a freaking...
There was another boat there too watching us. I don't even know who those people were. I don't even think they know who those people were. They're just some random people. They saw we were on a big old fish. And it was so cool. After we caught that, they were all cheering me on. And then the random boaters were like, woo! That officially, I think, is the biggest fish I ever caught. We never actually got a measurement on it. Like 7-8 feet. Bigger than me. Might have been taller than Shaquille O'Neal. That's a big boy. Shout out again, Addicted Fishing. Super cool guys.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Look at me after this, dude.
Oh, the big one.
I just... After stuff like that happens, like, it just takes a second, you know? Big fish. Very nice. Arm was burning. Oh my gosh. All right, next freaking clip. We were in... yeah, I think this was the tip of New Mexico. Met up with some guys. Shout out to Ty and Wyatt. They literally teach me how to fly fish. Let me just click. In part 1 of this video, we're out on the legendary San Juan with Ty and Wyatt. Knowing barely anything about fly fishing, they showed me the ropes. There was a lot to learn, but after a quick lunch, I'm ready to get out there. The cheddar brats. Fish. Things get crazy. So this was part 2 of the day. We woke up super early, and as I said, they kind of teach me how to fly fish. If you guys have not seen that video, I'll link that down in the description too. This is a world-class trout stream. Very blessed to be able to fish here. They were both the nicest people, but Ty literally gave me a lesson, made me a big fly box of flies that he tied. He cooked freaking cheddar brats And he brought like danishes for breakfast too. Super freaking nice guy, man. I'm gonna connect back with them in the future for hopefully some fly fishing stuff.
Right there, look at that.
But this whole trip, man, I did some spinning reel fishing and stuff. Here, I just cut this up. This is some trout that we caught on the fly. Super freaking sick, dude. So this is where it starts. Basically, this is a whole team effort, man. This is one of the craziest catches of my life. So Wyatt was literally like, yo, guys, there's a big freaking fish over here. I'll just let this play out. Where's my juice?
That sounds like a lot of,
It's gonna be sketchy.
oh, that is a big fish.
So let this drift go, even if it's a sucky one. But I'm gonna put it there once, and then you just gotta repeat.
Looks like, is there another fish under that too?
There's like 3 of them over there, so you gotta be pretty precise.
So,
Oh man, so you don't want.
if you can't hear what he's
smaller
saying,
ones.
basically under this patch of grass over there, the water was super clear. There was a giant freaking
That's
trout,
frozen.
and there was a couple smaller trout. And it was going to be sketchy because we had to drift it right in front of it.
Keep the slack on it.
Super tiny nymph, like size 24 or something crazy, like literally so tiny. What we didn't show in the video, I don't think, is that
Sit straight up.
Oh no.
this was one of the casts. One of the smaller fish ate the fly, and this one just took off too. But what we didn't show in the video is that we were casting there
Flinch, dude.
so many times.
Yeah, because he might turn and just come at you.
Oh, he popped.
So that one popped off.
Anybody's standard.
Oh man, this was literally like my heart was thumping. Everybody's hearts were thumping. I was giving him some casts, but basically I was just letting him do what he did. He was the one that could actually put the freaking fly where it needed to go. I was just kind of, So as I said, this was a whole team effort. You can see the indicator going down, and then behind that a little while is the tiny little fly.
Be ready, be ready, be ready. Oh, easy, bro.
Dude, when we knew it was the freaking
Oh
big
my
one
God.
that ate
Oh my
it,
God.
I was so happy to have these freaking videos and these memories, man. This was, oh my gosh. When we knew it was the big one, as you guys can see, they were
Oh my
literally,
God.
they both had nets. They were trying to keep it out of the snags, because if it would have gotten the snags with this tiny little freaking thing we had and this tiny little tippet.
With your hand. There you go.
Ty is such a good coach too.
Holy crap.
Man, this was intense.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, now he's covered in the shadow. Oh, he's coming right to you. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
He got lost in the mud.
Holy crap. Let's go.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh my God.
That was one of the freaking craziest
right inside
experiences
his
ever.
mouth. Oh, look at those
I don't know if you
spots.
can see how big the freaking brown trout is or not. I have some pictures up on my Instagram, and you guys
Holy
can.
freaking crap, dude.
Like, everybody's hearts are beating. Oh my gosh.
Dude.
What's
Oh my
crazy too, like as I'm walking up with my bag right here, one of you guys, shout out to y'all every time you guys say what's up. It's the coolest thing ever. But we were in the middle of a river in the middle of nowhere. And one of y'all came out of nowhere as I caught this big freaking brown trout. Shout out to you. That was the most randomest timing.
Doesn't even make sense.
Most randomest place.
Alright, one
Oh,
last lift
man.
and then let him go.
What a beautiful freaking fish,
Got
dude.
that beat? Big swap. First State Browns, baby.
So sick.
Send it.
Yeah. We don't have to talk about that. I mean, he said send it, right? Oh my gosh. 2 catches I will remember for the rest of my freaking life, man. All right, jumping around yet again in the United States. We are now in Florida, deep down south in the Everglades.
Again today with Captain Jason.
Morning, guys. Ready to catch some fish today. We're going for some tarp.
Shout out Captain Jason.
Right now, but we're also here. Captain Jared. What's up, dude?
What's up? Gonna get him today.
This just looks crazy, man. These little canals and everything.
Hopefully we'll get into just a bunch of different stuff. I've never been out here. Like, this is always what I've wanted to do, is come out, just be deep out here. There's alligators, deep.
crocodile. There's sharks here too. Like
Yep,
that's
everything.
So everything that could eat you.
All right, I just kind of jumped ahead real quick. Not to mention, so there's sharks, alligators, those giant, what are they, pythons? That literally eat alligators like big freaking snakes. There's so many different things out here that could potentially harm you if you don't know what you're freaking doing. But basically, this is like saltwater, right? And this is my first ladyfish I ever caught. I caught a
It's
lot
nice
of
out here,
different
man.
fish. If you guys haven't seen this
There's
video,
like nobody else out here.
you got into
What
something
is this species
real
I get?
crazy.
Snapper.
Snapper,
Ladyfish.
ladyfish, snook, and jack.
Jack. Fishing with Captain Jason here. This is another. My new channel.
As y'all can see, that's a lot of different species we caught. And there was even more than that caught. And it's so cool because I've been to the Everglades before, but never the saltwatery part where it's like kind of a mix of saltwater, freshwater. There's tarpon, there's alligators. There was a crocodile at the boat ramp.
It's going to be tangled.
Oh my gosh.
Walk backwards.
I was just throwing a swim bait by the mangroves here. And I got thumped.
That's a big fish.
And it was working me, dude, on my Mach 2. This is just a medium spinning reel setup. But it's caught me a lot of fish.
That's a big snook.
Is it really?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Here, grab my camera.
With a trolling motor?
Yeah, we're going to go get him.
So originally, they thought it was a big snook.
So what's the deal here? These things get up to how?
So after we kind of got it closer to the boat, after a long fight, I mean, we fought this thing for a while. We realized it was what they call a Jewfish, which basically it is a mini, like a juvenile Goliath grouper. It was my first freaking ever one of those.
And this is how big? Oh, dude, it's pretty freaking big though.
As you can see, he just said it, they can get up to like 500-600 pounds when they're adults.
He says little, but that thing is pretty big.
It ain't no bluegill.
Oh my God, they look so cool.
That's not a Goliath yet.
Oh wow.
So freaking cool.
Yo,
looking.
that's probably one of the coolest fish I ever caught.
That's awesome. He inhaled it too. Look at it.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Just
Oh
look at the patterns. I really want to get on some more of these.
So what do I do in this?
Good job, Mike.
Thank you, sir. What do I do in this situation?
Stay tuned, guys.
Bro, I don't know if y'all heard that or not. I thought it was illegal to take these fish out of the water, but that's only when they're like a certain size. I don't know what size that is, but when they're freaking big, like you can't hold them up out of the water, kind of like a tarpon, right? So I just kind of like leaned over the side of the boat. I don't know if y'all heard that. Captain Jason said if you want to get in the water with it. Can you imagine getting in the freaking water in the Everglades? This freaking chocolate milky water where there's crocodiles, alligators, sharks, pythons.
These things are freaking crazy looking. Look at the patterns on it and everything too, and on this like super light tackle. This is one of the coolest fish I've ever caught, like ever.
All three of these fish, man, are bucket list fish on my freaking fish bucket list. This next video, this is so freaking cool, man. So I'll just let this play.
What's up, y'all? It is a beautiful day over here on the Oregon coast. This is our camper
In
right
Oregon.
here. And look at this.
And the camper.
Right behind us, we have a river that goes to the Pacific Ocean. This is the furthest west I've ever been in my entire life.
So really quick, right behind our camper, in this whole waterway, we would see seals. Like they would just be frolicking, being seals. So freaking cool, man. If you're from the West Coast, that's probably normal, but like here in Delaware, I've seen one seal ever.
The
like,
really
over
cool
here.
thing about where we're staying is right here, you can actually rent these crabbing boats, go out, and we're gonna try to catch some Dungeness crab for the first time ever.
So this isn't exactly going to be like a fishing catch, but basically, as I said, right where we were staying, you can rent these little boats. And on the boats, they had this little motor in the back. I've never used one of these before, so right when we got in, I don't know if he's supposed to give us a lesson on how to boat or not, but we just kind of went into the boat and went for it. You can see from my face, it was opposite steering. You went left to go right.
We have these nets that we're going to be throwing out here. We got to put bait in them. And then I guess we just try to drive around with this little motor thing. Kelsey's going to be the one. She puts it on this thingy, like a pulley, and then pulls it in. And it's kind of like crabbing back at home. If you guys haven't seen my Delaware crabbing videos, I'll link that down in the description below. But yeah, man, hopefully, I mean, this water's super clear. We've been seeing some seals. Hopefully, get some freaking dinner, man. Throw that out.
So we put chicken
Make sure I don't go in the motor. All right, so if you guys can see, this is how the trap works. There's like a netting around it. When you pull this up, the net comes up, and they go for the chicken. I'm just gonna throw that.
It is not as easy as I made it sound, or as it looks, really. I'm a newbie at the boating stuff, but yeah, we threw these in, and then a little bit later, we would have to use this tool to grab the thing, and Kelsey was wobbling the boat, and she had to put it over this thing and pull it up. It was fun, but it took some getting used to for sure.
That's a giant crab. I don't think they're as aggressive as blue crabs. Like, they won't just pinch you to pinch you. Okay,
this is one of our first pots.
It's way too small.
Had to be point to point.
That was our first Dungeness crab, though. See that? It's pretty cool. This is the big boy.
That was the big boy right there.
Or big girl. I think you're supposed to grab them like this. All right, that is a big boy right there. It's crazy how much more like docile they are than
it was early too, so I
think these are both
like
keepers. But yeah, that thing is
super energetic.
Oh yeah.
So that was one of our first freaking pots. We got 2 keepers, but also we had to deal with this.
Excuse me.
So at the place where you rent the pots, other people rented them as well, and this family like jacked our pot, dude. If you were the ones that jacked our pot, I confronted them.
Did you just pick one up right here?
That whole freaking video, if you guys did not watch that video, it doesn't have the most views, but that was one of my favorite videos I think we ever made. We did a catch and cook, one of the tastiest catch and cooks on the channel for sure.
Gonna be trying to catch a peacock bass and maybe some tarpon.
Okay, so next up, we're with Eric Estrada and again Captain Jason and some other guys down in South Florida. And we did a whole day out of it.
Oh my god.
Right now we were peacock fishing in somebody's backyard that looked like the Bahamas.
These things are insane.
It was
Bro,
like
you see
beachy,
all
clear
them right
water.
there? Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Come here, boy. Okay. Relax. These things, like, they're just so brightly colored too.
Look at the colors on this thing, man.
Such freaking cool fish. I don't even know if that lighting's good or not. This guy's like, were they all lighter like this?
We caught a lot of peacocks. They were really beautiful looking, as you guys can see. But we did a couple different things that day. This is one of them. Eric took us to a canal that we saw some tarpon rolling. And tarpon have been on my list for as long as I can remember.
You think that could have been the same one?
Did it strike you 3 times?
Yeah.
I had some roll on me.
Oh, right there. Oh, you're dead one.
Oh, oh my god.
Did you
Oh
see that
my
freaking
god.
jump, dude?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But my laptop's dying.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was one of the coolest
Dude,
things ever.
That is actually like insane. That's like a freaking
I probably said that about all this
fish.
stuff. Legit a bucket list fish. Now that is one of the smaller ones that you could probably catch. They get really big and they jump like that when they're really big.
Holy crap. Dude,
Look at that eye.
that's literally a bucket list fish of mine right there.
Oh, so freaking
That's
sick,
crazy.
dude.
All thanks to this dude right here. Thank you so much, dude.
Shout out again to Eric. We're going down south. Hopefully going to be fishing with him some more and maybe get on some more freaking tarpon. Some bigger ones. We are back. By the way, real quickly, if you guys enjoyed this kind of video, let me know. I've never really done a video like this on this channel before. This was in Massachusetts. By the way, this is like a short little clip, but we were fishing off the rocks. This is a really cool video if you guys haven't seen it. One of my favorite videos, I think, on the channel. Tried really hard to catch some fish off these rocks, and yeah.
There we go. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is a giant. Oh my gosh, this is what I've been waiting all freaking day for. Please don't, please, 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 please. This is the biggest striper I might have ever caught ever. Okay, let me get the lighting on.
So that was just a short little clip, but this is one of the stripers we caught
You
that
can tell
day.
in his head that is going to be a big fish one day. I mean, that put up a freaking fight, especially in that current. Oh, if you guys could go down there, hit that thumbs up button.
And also, if you guys oh, great sunlight. Thank you. If you guys are, oh, jeez, just a professional. If y'all are enjoying this video, please make sure to go down there and hit that thumbs up button on this one. It really would help out the channel. And yeah, man, we're gonna get 2022 popping. This is in Washington again with Addicted Fishing. They took me out to salmon fish to get on some king salmon, which I only caught one time before ever, which was in New York sometime.
We got our lead weight. Then we
Super
have this
intricate rig, by the way.
22-inch bumper. And then this is what's called a 360 short bus flash. And as that's spinning, it's throwing out a big flash, but it's also whipping this spinner blade around.
As you can kind of see when we're driving too, there's a bunch of boats around. Everybody was doing these drifts. So basically everybody's trolling, right? So you have all these rods and intricate rigs like that with so much money on them that are all dragging behind your boat. I don't know how people don't get tangled more than they do. I mean, people got tangled, but if I was driving that boat, man, I would
bite that spinner and get caught.
My flash was coming out of the water when I lost it.
Was it a good one?
Oh, right here. Fish. Get him, go get him.
Just pick the rod straight on you.
So this is one of the first like fish that bit, and they just let me get it. So appreciate them for that.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see it.
Real fast. You need me to do anything with the GoPro, like turn it on or anything?
No, it's on.
Look at the freaking
I don't know if
splashes,
I can
dude.
even reel to this thing.
They just kept telling me to reel, but I couldn't reel.
Holy.
That fish is way out.
When in doubt, just reel though. But like when it's running, just
If I could, I would. Holy crap.
The power of these fish.
What is going on?
Rod a little high. There you go. Perfect.
You can see the boats are pretty close too.
This is pole. I couldn't believe he took off like a freaking rocket, dude. It was so cool because we could see him too.
That was a wild salmon, so we couldn't keep that. But we ended up catching some different ones. And this is, I think, the second one I caught. I'm not going to put everything in this video, but this was a hatchery salmon. You could tell because the one fin was clipped, I guess.
Holy crap. As you guys saw, I was struggling there a little bit. I mean, we don't really...
There's not no bluegill, dude.
Can't really, you know, compare this to anything that we catch in Delaware. I mean, besides, sometimes we have big bluefish runs, but I mean, they do not pull anywhere. Like, they pull hard.
But not like a king.
Yeah, wait till you see this thing.
That was honestly one of the most fun trips ever, man. Those guys are very knowledgeable. The sturgeon, the salmon. We took home a lot of salmon. It was orangey. We did some catch and cooks on that. Again, that video was a catch and cook, actually, and all that will be down in the description below. Next up, we are in... This is actually Acadia National Park in Maine. Super tiny stream. This is another bucket list freaking fish, dude.
Oh my gosh.
You just got right into it.
First cast. Kelsey? Holy crap. Oh my gosh.
I was throwing a little trout magnet.
We're gonna keep this guy all good. Dude, that is it. That's it. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Very
the net with him in
good
the net.
net
Okay,
job.
guys, this is my first ever brook trout. This is a wild brookie too. You see those colors on that thing?
Oh my gosh, man. Just look at the colors real quick. I have never, like, so I live in Delaware, right? Or I've lived in Delaware for most of my life. I now live in a house on wheels. Around this area, though, there are some places where you can catch some wild trout, and I guess some brook trout as well. I don't know where they are, though, but I know New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Super, the colors, man. Looks like a skittle fish.
I just take my trout magnet. Ready for this? Camper, you're okay, buddy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Good job, babe.
Now, I'm colorblind, but
Oh my gosh.
those colors are crazy. And again,
he's good.
great release.
Look at this.
There seems to be a common theme here. This is a different one that I caught later in the video.
Oh my God, dude.
Let me show you. I think I took a nice
Get a picture
iPhone
real
video.
quick. He has a weird bump on his one side. There is...
Oh my. Look at that, dude. That is like some National Geographic crap right there.
Let's look at the colors, dude. Absolute gorgeous fish right there.
Holy.
Oh my gosh. They have a really cool design on the top of them too. Look at that.
Like, that might honestly be one of the coolest fish, coolest looking fish I ever caught ever.
Or her.
It's always been on the list for me.
Thank you so much.
I've never caught a brook trout before this. And these were
Already,
native, I believe, right?
They just kind of blend in.
I guess we're just hopping right into this next one. Shout out to Seven. He was another guy. So look, a lot of these videos that are in this highlight compilation of 2021, a lot of you guys were in there. I have an email. I'll put it right on the screen. We're hopping back into the camper mid-January, I believe, and we're heading down south towards Florida, and we're going to be there for a little while. But if you want to fish with me and we could make some freaking sick videos, right when we got into his boat, we got out here.
Crazy.
He caught this. That was the first redfish I ever seen in real life. You can kind of see it, if I can use this right here. With these redfish, you could see the V. These fish also are kind of aggressive fish, especially in this area, because I don't think this gets hit too much. It's kind of like private water, which apparently Louisiana, it's weird water rules. You literally see the fish moving.
Cool. They just don't stop once they start feeding them. Oh, is that?
Yeah.
I saw him right there. I cast it in front of him.
See the fish over there?
Oh, the first ever sight casted redfish.
That was so sick, dude. Oh my God, you see us swimming there? That was so cool. Oh my God. Yo, that's a nice one actually too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's actually... he's pulling.
He was so full of energy too, man.
That was so sick. He wasn't even really making a wake, but I saw him swimming there. Yeah. Oh, I put it right in front of his freaking face. Holy crap, dude. Let me get down there. Yeah. Well, I think that one actually might be better than the other two.
That was a good fish.
Dude, that's definitely better than the other ones. Man.
So is it just kind of random, like the marks?
Look at that.
This guy's got 4.
Yeah, that's, you got how many? You got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dots. That's very rare.
He said the more dots, I guess, on the redfish, the more rare.
Ooh, your first bull red. 29. Anything
29
over
inches
27 is a bull red.
We caught a frickin' bull. We rodeoed the bull. Shout out to Seven. We used 7 baits. That's his bait company. He was also a really nice guy. He gave me a bunch of baits and stuff. This freaking video right here. Honestly, I say this a lot, but I think this might be top 3 videos I've ever uploaded on my channel before. Woke up super early this morning, I remember.
So we've made it over here
Crocs
to
and
the
socks.
sandy island, and today we are going to be fishing with Henry from Catching Dinosaurs. So what are we going to be doing?
Okay, so today we're out here on the Trinity River. We've cut up some big common carp chunks and we put them
Hey, this was in Texas, by the way, like near Houston, I think.
out for alligator gar. We're gonna try to set on the run and we're gonna try to get our hooks back. We're using a tiny little hook that's like about this.
So just look at that hook real quick. I'm not just going to put the whole video in here. It was like a 30-minute video. We chucked out this giant piece of carp, and we used that little hook. He kind of did this whole technique where he wrapped it around and stuff. He is very big on conservation and, you know, not hurting the fish and stuff like that. But basically, what had happened was we were using bait runners. We saw the bobber move. He was like, dude, this is the carp head. This is what gets the big fish. Once something picked it up and started running with it, we got in the boat. We started running with it as well.
All right, so you said down and thrust. Hold on.
And he like coached me kinda-ish on how to set the hook. So again, remember that hook I was just talking about? We were using a tiny freaking hook. It was not an easy hook set to do.
Now?
You can hear it there. He says reel in it a couple times and then jack it. Probably not the best technique I had. And he even says set one more time. That was a good one. I almost fall off the boat right there.
Yeah, need to do that.
Oh my gosh.
Let me know when you're about to stop.
Just like with the sturgeon, this was ridiculous. Great coach as well on how to fight the fish. I'm pretty sure he does guiding too if you guys want to go out and fish with him.
Freaking fun. This might be the hardest fighting fish.
Just insane.
Oh,
Right when I saw that freaking thing, you can hear it in my voice.
oh my god, holy
It's
crap.
just stupid strong
That's a
too.
freaking fish, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So again, he's very technical. He used this like little lasso thing that helps protect the fish, and
Oh
we
my
got
god.
to shore.
I'm like shaking a little bit, dude.
I took on a nice little boat ride right there.
God.
I was literally shaking.
So if you want to help me go to the end, I'll get a.
Oh, so freaking sick, man. This was 6'6". This is freaking that fish.
A sense organ that's actually used to taste food. So they can go up and right now she's tasting me and she's seeing what I actually taste like, which is pretty insane.
She likes it.
What I would do is elevate just a little bit right here.
Oh, that is such a big fish. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen this video, he talked about that fish a lot and how cool these fish are and a lot about, you know, the different parts of the actual fish. I also caught one that was not as big as that one, but I was kind of holding it in its mouth, and apparently they have teeth on the, or some kind of spiky something on the outside of their, like, right here. I don't know exactly what it was, but I was holding it, and then it just did a thing. It didn't like me. It sliced my freaking hand, dude. I literally didn't know how bad it was either. It was pretty sketchy. He had a first aid kit, and shout out to him, and he sanitized it, and it was fine. It wasn't even that deep, but you never know, you know. We had to rank them. I think the sturgeon and this freaking dinosaur are in the very, like, top tier. Everything else has to be right below it. I can't really pick, but this next one, real quick, I gotta show this. This right here has to probably be my favorite catch of the year and my greatest catch of all time. I posted this video as well. If you guys want to see this, it's down in the description below. This was in March. Yeah, I'll just play it. I took the audio out actually, but yeah, I asked Kelsey to marry me. Look at this, man. We got the American flag in the back, very patriotic. Got the palm trees on deck. Look at that, just romantic first date. Look at that hug. That is good form on that hug. They had like a drone guy there. We had a little dinner on the beach and stuff. The sunset. Romantic first date out here, man. Look at this. Look at that. 2021 was a year though. A lot of fish catches. Got engaged. Sold a lot of our stuff. Moved into a camper. There was like a lot that went into that, man. Just learning the whole ropes of how to camper. And we have a whole channel actually, if you guys want to go see those videos where we did like other stuff that's not fishing. We're gonna start uploading on that more as we resume the whole camper life. But I mean, just between the internet and just the whole camper life, like, it was a big change, you know? Sometimes in life, you just gotta dive in head first. You don't know what's gonna happen, but as y'all can see, I mean, this is a year to remember for sure. Appreciate y'all for coming on all these adventures with me. Again, if you missed out on any of these videos, all down in the description below. Big shout out to y'all for really making 2021 possible. Shout out to Kelsey for coming on these adventures. Shout out to my little puppy Camper for the emotional support and just for being the freaking cutest little puppy. And also, shout out to a new team member we added this year, Eli. A lot of videos this year have been edited by him. If you ever want to see who edited what, it's always down in the description below. But he's really been helping out, especially when we've been on the road and here. And yeah, man, I really do enjoy editing myself, but there's just so much that goes on, especially when you're out there filming and then trying to travel in the RV and doing a bunch of different stuff. So it's a really big help. Anybody who gave me spots to fish, any tips or anything, I think this is very fitting. The sun is setting on 2021, even though I'm recording this in 2022 technically. But I'm seriously looking forward to this next year, especially getting back down to Florida. I had so much fun there. These past couple of videos you guys have been seeing, and in Delaware, it's not very warm. There's also some other things getting added to the channel that I've been working on for a year, over like very many months. You guys are gonna see that. Oh, I gotta say, man, let's keep this rolling. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
You wanna know just well.